cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Check one, check two. Check one, check two. We live in the building, man. Let me turn my headphones up. Turn your headphones up, cause you know I'm a super producer. Check one, check two. Yep, there it is. I see the levels going up. We straight. Let's get this IG live popping, and then we go roll it out.
My IG live never pop.
IG live was the dilly. We in this motherfucker, dog. Got motherfucking hot topics in this bitch.
Yep. You know what it is.
All right, man. Should
AKA Shot versus everybody.
For sure.
Had the funny ass podcast Sunday.
Oh yeah, that shit live right now. On YouTube and shit.
They had to cut some shit from people. They had to ask because I guess they ain't did no shit in a long
Yeah,
time.
we're not gonna say which people it was.
Yeah, it was three of us. So
Yes, the motherfucker that's in the studio right now. But
somebody was going hammer time.
Hammer time, dog. All right, niggas, y'all ready to get to it?
Sure.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth, cuss.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. It's your boy, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205. I got my man Hot Topics in the building.
What's happening?
Got my man Monk Money holding it down. And it is motherfucking Wednesday. Hump day.
Hump
That
day.
nigga say, is it? Everybody got the days fucked up like, is it Wednesday?
Nigga.
Is it? Dog, was that, who the fuck? I think, was that you, Shad, that asked me? No, it was somebody asked me, was it Wednesday, like on Monday and shit.
Nigga be forgetting the day.
Probably was Angry Man and shit, because this nigga work 24/7 and shit. Shout out to Angry Man wherever he is at this point. But, yeah, so it's Wednesday, dog. What's been popping with y'all niggas, dog?
Man, chilling, man. I was coming to the show like, damn, I know Monk gonna be late. So when Q do an intro, I could be like, Earth, cuz. Like, I was waiting for that shit, man.
It didn't happen.
I was pressing that shit on the way here. Like, how I'm gonna say this shit? Like, Earth, cuz. But then they came to the door and messed up my shit, dog.
Dog, niggas was finally on time, dog. That's what's up.
Hell yeah. But dog, everything's straight, man. Got the back in the studio on the podcast. Been doing the podcast, never stopped that shit.
For sure.
But we back in the studio now, episode 29. Damn, 29.
Right.
It'd be a year in July, so we doing it.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
What up?
What's up with the movie?
Oh, wait, we gonna finish that for sure now since we back in. I already talked to Key about it, so we gonna, saying, dog, I'm about to get married.
All right.
Part 3 and 4.
Yep.
All right.
How many parts is it?
Shit, I think 4. 4, no more than 5.
No more than 5.
Oh, I gotta give him 5.
Oh yeah, for sure. Then we gotta do another one though, cause I don't know how it's gonna be like. Maybe a dog you married or some shit like you.
Now you gotta do dog. We made it out of quarantine. Nigga.
Oh yeah, we can do some shit like that too. For real.
Dog, you made it out of quarantine.
Niggas be out there barbecuing and shit. Nigga happy as hell, high fiving.
Hey, how crazy would that be? Have a whole series of motherfucking shit. That should be bananas.
Dog, just different shit.
Right, just dog.
Yeah, everything.
The dog series.
Let's go.
Like,
That
dog,
say, let's go.
you about to get divorced. Nigga, dog, she cheated on you.
Dog.
Dog, she cheated on.
You got sports coats in the bed right now,
Dog,
dog.
Sports
man,
coat.
I never knew what sport coat was until this nigga cute, dog.
I'm mad that you didn't know that though. That motherfucking sports coat, nigga.
Nigga, he had about 3 sport coats in my shit. That's for my shit, though. I ain't gonna do that shit on y'all.
Dog, this is. Anyway, dog. So, what buddy, man? What's popping with you, bro?
Nothing too much, man. Like I said, getting Easy Street Saloon popping, trying to get it back jumping, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Staying out the way for sure, you know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to my baby boys, man. I just want to tell them I love them, dog. My sons, bro.
No doubt.
One love, bro.
No doubt, man. Easy Street Saloon tomorrow at 4 p.m., dog, is the party in the parking lot. Grand reopening, man. Free hot dogs and hamburgers for the kids.
Oh, real quick, can
Go ahead.
one thing, shout out, he said, boy, shout out to my dog, Reg, man. He in the hospital still going through some shit, man. In coma, got to a accident on his bike and shit. So, shit, praying for my mans and make sure, hoping he get out this shit, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And then, shit, because he got 4 kids. Matter of fact, happy birthday to his daughter, Naya. She 14 today.
Damn. Yeah, man, that shit tragic, though. Just like, shout out to my man Romeo and shit, who also passed away this weekend. Yeah. So I want to get away from the somber shit. So,
yeah. Niggas ain't crying in the morning, dog.
Right, it's too early to be crying and shit. But anyway, other than Easy Street Saloon, make sure you pull up 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man. 4 p.m. tomorrow. While supplies last, gonna be free hot dogs and free hamburgers for the kids. All right, for the kids. Don't be bringing your adult ass up there trying to eat free motherfucking hot dogs. And then you know what I'm saying. Regular menu will be intact and shit. Most of the festivities will be outside. There will be some seating inside though, but we are still practicing social distancing, so be aware. And shit, that's probably it, dog. Anything else going on?
That's it for you, boy.
All right, well, shit, for me, ain't really shit popping. I'm trying to see, was there something I seen? Because I've been trying to find, like, interesting shit to watch on TV, and then I just end up watching Good Times all over again. But, yeah, I guess ain't nothing else going on with me then, shit. I really can't think of nothing.
My basement, I can't wait to my basement.
Oh, nigga. Hey, nigga, the tile in that bitch is cold-blooded, though. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Thank you, sir.
That shit low-key almost look better than the bar and shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You were hooking up in the quarantine.
Nah, hooking shit up in the quarantine, for real.
Yeah, man cave was motherfucking beautiful, man.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to give me a basement, dog.
Man.
Fuck.
You say fuck.
I love my man. I would never buy a house without a basement, bro.
Dog.
I've been in the basement my whole life.
Thanks his whole life.
Dog,
nigga.
Every room my mama house my mama moved to.
Yeah,
I was the
basement.
oldest. I was the basement. You know what I mean?
That's what we trying to do now, though. We trying to get a 3-bedroom because fuck shower in the basement. I'm taking it.
Say he want that motherfucker.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Bo though. Today we dropping episode number 5. I think yeah,
No,
it might be
6.
6.
You
Yeah,
said
it might
7
be
or
8.
8.
Yeah, bet. Episode number 6 tonight of the Beers Bourbon Whiskey podcast. Streaming at 7 o'clock today on eblockradio.com. So make sure you check that out. We had a good ass discussion about some shit. What are those though?
I think so.
Oh yeah, a good ass discussion on some shit, dog. And then we had Joe Lewis, old man out there, I believe. Had Joe Lewis whiskey this past time, so that was kind of dope and shit. So make sure you check us out, eblockradio.com, man. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Beers Bourbon Whiskey podcast. All right, so make sure you check that out. I guess it really wasn't what else? Shit else? That's Angry Man and shit.
Hell yeah.
What up, my guy? Shit, man.
So.
It's 10:11 and shit. I don't know if you what's up? You want to say something before we go to commercial break and shit or no?
Say something like what?
I don't know. What's popping with you and shit?
Shit popping with me.
That was real simple and shit.
Shit going on with me, bro.
Right, that shit going on.
So like, who got heat?
Huh? Hello?
Who got heat?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
The gun.
Oh shit! Oh, shit! I forgot I left it back there.
Yeah, I went back there. He for nigga.
Oh my bad. It's mine and shit. Yeah. So
I should just kill everybody in this motherfucker.
damn. That'll be some whole ass shit. All right, well, don't kill this nigga. That bitch is low. Don't kill this nigga, especially on camera. At least wait till we go off and shit.
Fuck that, I'm keeping it real.
Damn. Shout out to Nikki, just checked in. What up, though? Ziggy1221 just checked in on IG Live. Today, man, I know we be trying to have some livelier conversations, but I did want to talk just a little bit about this movement. We're going to talk a whole lot about it, but we're going to focus on this, man. Should we be skeptical of all the white allies in the movement, dog? That's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the funeral yesterday for George Floyd, dog. We're gonna talk about some of that shit and some of the things that's actually coming out of the movement, man. We're gonna talk about all of that. But I guess that's what we gonna do. We're gonna go to the commercial break right now. When we get back, though, that's what we get into, man. Should we be skeptical of our white allies in the movement, man? Hit me in the comment box right now if you want to get your comments read live on air. If you're on IG Live, you can click that what's that join button? I think it say join, and then you can come in and comment live on IG, man. But till then, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth cuss.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Hi travelers, my name is Nicole. I am the owner of the Indie Nicole collection. I just wanted to come and introduce myself and let you know a little bit about my business. The Indie Nicole collection was started in 2014. Originally, the name was Clutch by Indie Nicole. I used to make clutch handbags, and I liked making them, but it just wasn't my thing. In 2016, while I was traveling, I kept noticing everyone's travel bag, and it was odd. And that's when it clicked, like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be making travel bags. Like, you're gonna have people carrying your travel bags through the airports. So I went on vacation. I came back Immediately went to the fabric store, came back to the lab, and my first travel bag was made in 2016.
And we're back.
Hello.
Thank y'all. I wasn't prepared for that, dog. Thank y'all for hanging out through the commercial breaks, man. You already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth, cuss.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. I got angry, man, motherfucking, I ain't gonna call this nigga Hot Topics. We gonna call this nigga Shy versus Everybody podcast. And my nigga Monk Money holding it down. And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205. Eastside this bitch.
Riz on cuss.
All right, let's get to it, man. White allies, bro. Should we be skeptical? Well, first of all, before we get into that, Angry Man, I'm gonna start with you first on that tip, so you can get that together. But before we get to that, did anybody watch the funeral yesterday?
Oh no.
Yeah, so I didn't watch all of it. I watched some of it.
I ain't watching that.
But it's a what you call that shit? A congressman? Yeah, it's a congressman and shit. From Texas and shit. happened to be Al Green. Funniest shit ever. I'm sorry. I thought Al Green was a motherfucking congressman.
Wait, I seen that shit.
I thought it was the Al Green, but it's not the Al Green. But he said some gangster shit though. That nigga said that out of basically, you know, I'm gonna try to scale it back. But he said basically out of all the shit that black people dealt with, nigga, there's never been any reconciliation, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has reconciled anything with us. He said at this point, nigga, we demanding reconciliation, nigga, period. Simple as that. And I think that's some real shit. I don't think nobody actually ever said that, like, publicly.
And that's one of the great demands we need.
Yeah, reconciliation, nigga. And that just mean, like, out of all the wrong shit you did, nigga, somebody needs to reconcile this, nigga. Like, when people do motherfuckers wrong and then you find out you did them wrong, nigga, you fix it. Yeah. And that's something that America has never, ever done for us, dog.
Nothing for the bros.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then I seen, and I meant to get some more information on this, but I want to say that there is an actual plan being drafted for reparations and shit, like an actual plan. And I skimmed through it, but it had something to do with like this it was like one lump sum of money, and then it had something to do with like some education shit. It was a bunch of little factors to it. But this is what I'm talking about though. I ain't voting unless some of these things are really like seriously, you know, talked about by these candidates and shit. And I posted some shit yesterday, man.
Speaking of somebody trying to go hammer.
Man, I posted some shit yesterday.
I like how you be doing this shit, guy. I don't do that shit either. Go back and forth with
I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do it,
that's
dog.
some shit that you stand for.
I posted that shit, man. I was just like that that Biden shit, and I was like, see, then this is the shit I'm talking about. I'm like, this is why a nigga not really motivated to vote. And then motherfuckers tried to go ham in the motherfucking comments, so I had to immediately go back and edit my shit and say, edit. And I was like, you know what I'm saying, FYI, nigga, I said what I said. I ain't about to go back and forth with you motherfuckers. Y'all can go ham in the comments if you want to.
Let me ask you this, though, as far as that, like, and you said as far as Joe Biden and stuff, like, so you'll be straight with not voting for that nigga, and then, like, Trump get back in office? Like, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but will you be straight with that?
Yeah, because I'm gonna fix our situation from the ground level.
Yeah, because
we gonna do all the
president, but it's about your city, your
that's
state.
It, dog.
Yeah.
That's
like
it. That. Because I know there's a trickle down effect, but then when people tell me all this shit about voting and shit, like, remember before black people could vote, and then remember what happened after the fact? It's the same shit. So you know. Tell me something otherwise and shit. I mean, I got demands, nigga. It's just certain shit that I want to fucking happen, and if those candidates not giving me that, I'm not voting. And I know there's a lot of old people in my thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I get it, man. Like y'all fought for the votes and shit. I bet in fucking real life, if you knew what this shit was really gonna turn into, y'all have figured out a better way to do this shit other than vote. Yeah. But at this point, I ain't shitting on niggas that vote. So why niggas that vote gotta shit on niggas that don't vote? Like,
they was trying to shit on Charlamagne for saying that same shit. Like,
yeah.
And P Diddy and all them was talking about like, nigga, like, shit. Like, we don't know what the fuck, like, who to vote for. Like,
exactly.
Y'all niggas on the same shit, basically, in our eyes. Like, it ain't gonna be no help for us.
And everybody answers, well, you do whatever you gotta do to get Trump out of office. Like, nigga, no, motherfucker.
We gonna put the same motherfucker the same. See, look, man. I'm gonna say, I don't never say it, bro, but I don't never vote. Never. Only for shit that's happening here. You know what I'm saying? Like for that president shit, bro. I don't even want to go in the motherfucker. I don't want to stand on the line. I don't want to do none of that shit because I feel like me personally. I don't know how y'all feeling. Honestly, I don't care.
Don't give a fuck.
honestly, I don't care.
Don't give a shit.
But my thing is, bro, I really think this shit is already written for these fucking presidents and shit. This shit is already. We probably got the next president. They probably already got the next president down for the next 10 years, bro. They got this nigga already, bro. It's already written in the probably book that said that he gonna be president. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I understand that the people fought for us to vote and all that old shit, but nigga, was it worth it? That's my thing. Like, it wasn't worth it because they gonna do what they want to do anyway. Right. They had their knee in our necks all this time. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Right. No pun intended. They had their knee in our necks this whole fucking time, man.
Motherfuckers only wanted to vote because they told us we couldn't.
Yeah.
You always say that shit.
For real.
Well, I mean, y'all, have y'all ever seen a president like really change some shit? Like I had, I'm not. I mean, we not old, so we don't see a lot, but
they killed him.
Like who?
Shit, Obama.
Yeah, for sure.
He ain't changed shit for us, but he definitely changed shit.
Yeah.
For the gays.
But
I wasn't even gonna say it, but you know it.
But then it wasn't like the house against him, so like a lot of shit he was trying to get right. They was trying to stopping that shit.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. So like, how important really is it? The motherfucker you put in there, is it more important than the motherfuckers you put in the Senate and the motherfuckers you put in your state level? Like, what's more important? Because at the end of the day, nigga, the president is a puppet and shit. Aside from this motherfucker who in here right now, he's shitting on everybody.
Kennedy tried. And you saw how that worked out for him.
Yeah, that was his brother's fault. His brother was too motherfucking powerful politically and shit. I think that's what got everybody, all the fucking Kennedys killed, was fucking Bobby.
And then niggas always talking about black people in general, always talking about Clinton, but then I be hearing like all the shit he did when he was sending niggas to jail for too long for
and you know what?
punk ass charges.
That's for sure. That's real shit. But what I will say, and I'm not a politician fan by no means, any politician, honestly, but I have to say at least they admitted that shit and addressed it though. Yeah. Like that's something America hasn't done yet, nigga. They haven't admitted the shit and addressed it, nigga. That's all a nigga really wants for us to move forward. And, of course, Angry Principal is on my head right now. Get your ass out and vote. That vote has consequences beyond the idiot in the White House. I know, though. Yeah. Hey, my man Bo said, no, we shouldn't be skeptical. To be skeptical, you have to consider fucking with them. I ain't fucking with them. But if you are on that docile shit, then yes, be skeptical. He said Clinton is a racist motherfucker too. Man, look. All right, so he said your vote is about the long game. Vote the people that will make a difference. See, and you know what I think what's different too? It's motherfuckers with kids. I think people with kids and shit see the future of voting a little bit more than I do. Cause I ain't got no kids, so I'll be like, nigga, fuck the president. But then at some point, I guess I might have kids and shit. But yeah, I don't know though. I really don't know about. I'm going to vote though, cause I know it's gonna be other shit on the ballot that I need to vote for. But as far as the actual presidency, man, I mean, damn, niggas so worried about Trump getting back in and shit. But like, at what cost though? Like, all right, so we get Biden in, who actually seemed like he having like the same policies. Nigga, like, what's really the difference, though? I don't know. I don't get that shit, though. Yeah. But anyway, Angry Man, let's get back to you and shit, though. What about these white allies, nigga? Should we be skeptical?
Yep.
Why?
What you mean, why?
Angry said, why?
Please tell me why.
Shit, every time you let a white person in, the shit go to hell. You know what I mean?
You say what now?
I said, think about it, man. History repeats itself, correct? Every time you get in bed with the motherfuckers, our plan go to hell. I mean, think about it. Every time. Every motherfucking time.
So you should be skeptical.
Yep. When we gonna stop giving away the playbook, man?
Never.
I say this shit all the time. We hand that book over quicker than we'll do any goddamn thing. Here you go. Just because you think you're dealing with the good, clean white folk.
The clean white folks.
Then they turn around and fuck your ass again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes we got to adapt, what a lot of these other races do, man. A lot of these other races don't even fuck with us sometimes. They keep that shit in the house. Yeah. We don't keep shit in the house, man.
Well, they fucking with us now, though. We got a motherfucking alliance now and shit.
We had an alliance back then.
You know, the POC, people of color.
You know what I'm saying? We had an alliance back then. Everybody was so-called Martin. It wasn't white folks marching with Martin Luther King. Yeah, and then marched our ass right back to the same situation.
Well, right now I'm talking about all the people of color allies from around the world is what I'm talking about now.
I
Shit,
don't fucking know. Like I said, at some point, man, we got to keep shit in the house.
Yeah.
We got to get our house right first before we start fucking with somebody else.
Yeah, so I can burn that bitch down like.
Oh shit!
It's like a burn that bitch down like
we can avoid for them burning them bitches down. Pop up with another one somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because they coming. For sure. They come to burn our shit down.
I mean, how we gonna fix our shit and we keep including everybody else in our shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At some point, like I said, a lot of these other races, man, you know, they keep shit in the house, man.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
We get a plan, tell it.
They say, tell it.
You know
what y'all niggas about to do? So then, nigga, we gonna do
all you gotta get is like first 48, get that nigga some chicken and a Wiltshire gravy.
Wow.
Yeah, we telling it?
Wow. Shout out to niggas telling though for 48.
You already know what's coming too.
Just know it's coming. You see the chicken box come back in the pack of Newports on the table.
Pack of Newports, dog.
So,
tell it.
Shout out to niggas selling out for a motherfucking 2 pieces of biscuit, bro.
The chicken fixing biscuit dinner. So.
Chicken fixing, dog. I think he's stupid, dog. Rita says it's time to change the whole system and go independent. That part I agree with, dog. That part I agree. I think we all need to kind of focus on an independent party member, somebody who can actually push the agenda that we want. And stop being scared to vote that way because we scared that they ain't gonna get enough votes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why a lot of people don't vote for independent candidates because they feel like all you doing is taking away from the votes that could have went to this lesser of the two evil motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But that's weak as hell to me. So if that's the case, let me go through a whole bunch of let's just go through a whole bunch of independent candidates then until like we change something. Because there's some of these independent candidates that's going to be a lot better than either two of the motherfucking mainstream motherfuckers that's running.
What, they get like 6 votes?
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They be like, well, them 6 votes could have went to... Man, get the fuck out of here. Niggas be playing that numbers game, don't be meaning shit to me. And I hate it because... I hate it, though, because I be... Like, sometimes I be kind of... What's that? I be kind of articulate on some shit. And on this voting shit, I'm not articulate, nigga. On this voting shit, I'm just like, I don't want to do it unless my demands are met. So fuck y'all. I can't articulate that no other way.
But you did used to cuss me out because I wasn't going down there and shit. You used to go off on me in the beginning.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
I did. Times have changed, my nigga. Experience, what is it? Experience is life's best teacher, nigga.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Coco J just checked in. What up, though? She said, what up, everybody? What's the topic again? We saying, should we be skeptical of our white allies in the movement, dog? That's what we want to know. Tiana just checked in. What's up, mama?
Yeah, cause,
go ahead.
I gave Quincy a little nudge on the topic this morning, but
First of all, I don't even know who Quincy is. This is Q Lewis live from the 48205. Nigga.
When I was at work, I work at West Bloomfield, dog, and it's like, you know, they racist as fuck out. They pretty much racist in every suburb in Michigan, dog, that I've been to. And they always look at you kind of like crazy when you come in the establishments and stuff like that. So when I'm seeing like it was like a little bit more white people than black people doing the whole protest, got the Black Lives Matter sign and shit, got the little horn and saying what they saying. I'm thinking like, dog, like, is they for real about this shit, or they just doing it because it seemed cool and it's on TV and everybody else doing it?
Yeah,
following the fact.
Yeah, and had me think about that shit. I'm like, because at the end of the day, like, I don't know if they just with us for the time being, and then after this shit's over, they going back to saying fuck niggas or being scared and smiling when they see you. Probably give you that scared smile when you come inside the store and they just smiling for no fucking reason.
We was talking about that yesterday. And I think that for the most part, millennials and younger white people, I think they with the shit.
I think so.
They with the shit because they don't fuck with government. You know what I'm saying? So
then I had to cuss this one white dude out. He about 21 the job, saying like, why are you doing that? They're just gonna make it worse. So then I had to cut it to him like, hold on, dog, what the fuck you say?
But you know what though? And it's probably shout out to my nigga Bo. There's probably some docile nigga shit to do and shit. But like you work with that dude and shit. That may have been just a teachable moment. Maybe you didn't have to go into him. Shit. Maybe it should just been a teachable moment.
First
young lad. The reason we're doing this is because father knows best moment and shit.
I was like, you're a white boy, right? I'm like, dog, you don't know shit about being black, so shut the fuck up, bro. That was it.
That's probably wasn't the way to go and shit.
And he was niggas for the rest of his life.
Yes, nigga. Like you
I
just.
was mad, dog. 'Cause, like you see a lot of shit whenever I peep white people, dog. When I'm at work and whenever the conversation come out, they don't give a fuck, dog.
Yeah.
And most of them are older, and I guess the young dude probably got parents who talk shit, but they don't give a fuck for real.
Yeah.
If it was some other shit, they'd give a fuck. And then I found out that my manager had black. He had black.
Damn.
Because I realized that everything that's pro-black, he hated. He was talking shit about Colin Kaepernick, dog, saying he's too cocky, this and that third. I'm like, how? Like he doing something. He's standing up.
How's a
for
nigga who risked his whole career too cocky?
no, everything he say. He was talking about Lamar Jackson being too cocky because he was talking shit about the teams that passed up on draft day. He hate whenever a black,
Everybody does that.
yes, but it's just because he black. He like, oh no, just play the game. So he like that old corporate Cody ass black dude.
No, that nigga coon.
Like, so then,
Call that shit what it is.
I realized like, yeah, this motherfucker hate that 50% black that he got in him, dog. Like, cause he hate everything pro black.
Damn.
And I realized that shit.
That's kind of foul.
That's
crazy.
That's fucked up. Damn, he probably got a black son too.
There's people out here for sure like that. For sure.
And he all like, you going? Cause I'm like, I'm trying to go downtown. That's why I think he held me in. Cause I supposed to go off at 1.
Damn, you think that shit?
And when he realized that shit, he let me off till 3 o'clock, bro.
Damn, that's fucked
He's
up.
like, wow, you go out there, they gonna shoot people downtown. Like, I'll never go downtown.
Dog, so look, that shit happened. I was talking to this new dude we got working with our little Colorado team and shit. And yesterday, we was talking, and he had been reaching out to me since Friday. I hadn't got back to him, but Friday he called me like 3 times. So yesterday or the day before yesterday, when I talked to him, finally I was like, yeah, I was Friday. I went down to the demonstration on a little peaceful protest and shit downtown Detroit. I was telling him about that shit, and like the first thing he asked me was, basically he asked me like, did I get into any trouble? Like, did we go down there, causing trouble type shit? Yeah. And like I don't know him like that because like we just start interacting. But like I felt some kind of way about that shit though. Like why would that be the first thing you ask me? Like that shit was just weird as hell. And I get it. I think he was genuinely just asking, but it felt weird though. Like why was that the first thing you fucking said to me?
They always think about ruckus. They always think about motherfucking just outbursts or just
yeah.
I don't think it's a black thing. It's just the reputation of the city we live in.
Yeah, that too.
That plays a big part in it. It is Detroit.
Yeah, but we was talking about the protest though.
It is Detroit.
Still.
But if you watching the news nationally, we ain't the ones tearing up shit. But now the motherfuckers in Atlanta tore up shit.
I'm not saying it's black folks in general. I'm just saying it's the reputation of Detroit.
Okay,
it plays a part. I say it plays a part.
I feel you, but okay.
Think about it. Like, what did I tell you?
But that's the first thing you gonna say though.
But what did I tell you when I first watched the news? When I moved out of the state. Mm-hmm. When I watched the news here, Detroit is a very fucking scary place. When you watching the news from out of town.
I understand that. I too have watched the news from out of town and seen Detroit looks like fucking Amityville horror movie and shit.
It's a scary fucking place. So, like I said, I'm not saying that was the sole reason, but our reputation plays a big part in asking, did anything go wrong? Sure. You know what I mean?
I get
the
that.
City.
I get that. But this is me. This is me. This is me as the white man though, right?
But I get him too because that's the first thing that come out your mouth.
Yeah.
You got into trouble. Like, what the fuck you mean?
I mean, shit. I think I'd have asked you that question.
The first thing,
not the first thing.
Yeah.
Like, how did it go?
Was there any problems down there? If I was still living in Iowa or Wisconsin, and I found out you went, and I would have called you, man. Did some shit go down? That would have been the first thing I'd ask you because I live here and I know how quick and
you know what, dog?
This shit can flip the script.
I ain't fucking with your response. Fuck that. That nigga was supposed to. Fuck all that.
You said it like I cared.
When I said that shit, that I don't know. I need some more empathy. When you say shit like that, that means that you don't know or don't give a fuck about what our original cause is, and that shit bothers me, nigga. Like, and I didn't know how to respond because like. I don't know him like that, and this is business, and I ain't want to fuck up business for the rest of my team because, like, this is dude that they brought on.
Everything bothers you.
Here we go. All right, so
what the fuck don't bother you?
So let me read these fucking comments, man. My nigga Bo say vote for Biden if you want. Y'all dociles can fight for them crumbs. Local politics matter. Bo said fuck that term POC, people of color. They only rock with us because they think they can get something. That's probably true. Rita said, never vote for lesser evil when you're already dealing with the bigger one. Abolish it and Republican and Democratic parties. That's what I'm saying. Like we need to start trying to find something independent. Rita said, and they don't vote because most independents are hidden from the spotlight. Yeah, we don't even know who they are. Bo said, all facts, Rita. She said, be skeptical. She said, if you want to deal with white supporters, make sure they are millennials. Got to get rid of the old mindset. I believe that shit. That's for sure. The world belongs to millennials. Yeah, they making changes because they've been bucking the system since they came out. So, Bo said, while we always asking white people for help, nah, bro, not our job to fix them. They have to fix them. Most of. Rita said, most of the older folks, 50 plus, are stuck in their unfounded beliefs. Yeah, you know what? That's black and white, to be honest with you. Black and white people get stuck in their ways. She said, I'm 52 and I recognize that people my age are just stuck. She said that the Civil War never ended. Yeah, we talked about the Civil War and shit all the time now since I've been kind of educating myself on that. And that's the truth, though. And that's why I say the spirit of the motherfucking Confederacy lives on, nigga. Shit, if you don't know what that means, you should just think about that shit. What was you about to say, though?
No, I was about to say, when it comes to, like, even a question of white people, though, I question black people, too.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, like, though, with this whole shit, because everything is a fucking fad, like, the cool shit to do. Like, I was watching the news, man, and niggas was on there just looking like niggas, man. Like my mom said, that's her favorite word.
Niggas niggering.
Like, you got black people, then you got niggas, man. And that boy doing super nigga shit, like all the camera and junk nigga, like doing crazy shit. So I'm like, dog, these niggas just trying to get out the crib, like I question everything when I see stuff, man. As far as like people just doing the whole blackout thing on IG. And then just, like, I question shit because I don't know if they just doing it because everybody else doing it. I don't know if I should be doing it. And then I like them same fools, too.
Well, I think at that point they were just trying to show some kind of solidarity. I didn't do it because I feel like blacking out media is the how we got to where we at. Yeah. I'm not about to black out shit. That means that you shutting off communication. No, I'm not doing that. So I wasn't with that shit, but I understood the solidarity behind it.
That's why I keep saying, like, the conversation should be going on and on after this shit is over with, man. Like, I was telling this white dude at the job, like, dog, like, you gotta have the cops in your community who really fuck with the community, really be out here trying to get to know people. Right. The dude I was supposed to interview, he was saying, like, basically, like, when his shift over with, shit, he be out there fucking with the people in regular clothes. Yeah. So you don't just see him in the fucking police uniform. They see him in regular shit that they got on.
Well, it's bigger than that. My thing is, they shouldn't hire cops that's not from the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it really is a big difference. You know what I mean? Because if I became a cop, I would want to patrol, the east side of Detroit or the west side of Detroit. Yeah. You know
I mean, all that makes sense, but then it's like you get into the position where, like, niggas don't want to be the police. I mean, so, like, how do you find motherfuckers to be the police if they don't want to be the police?
Yeah, it's just one of those hard struggles. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, shit, niggas don't want to be teachers. You got to find them, too. You know what I'm saying? And I agree. I think, teachers should be teachers from the city because if I'm a cop in the hood, I know how to handle situations. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You don't get scared.
Because a lot of cops from the suburbs, you put them in the city, they have knee-jerk reactions. No point intended. But, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They don't know how to handle a lot of situations. Just because you loud, hoop behind and scream, motherfucker, cop this, that, and the other. Okay, man, just stay your ass in the house. Or stay your ass over there, and I can keep it moving.
But also though, some of those people who moved to the suburbs used to be city niggas and shit. So how do you stop that? Because so if I move,
that's not an issue. I mean, if you,
right? So
do your background check.
But then I won't ever get hired then because I live in Grosse Pointe, but I grew up my whole life on the east side. Then I can't get a job in Detroit.
No, you can because like I said, that's all part of the background check. You know what I mean? If you were from the city, then you should be able to patrol the city.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So not necessarily living there then, but have experience in the city.
If you live there all your life, you know you know what to do.
Yeah, I got you.
You know certain situations don't cause for for you to get on 10 all the goddamn time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's another thing with the cops. I saw a video of cops playing basketball. Nigga, you doing this shit just because y'all getting a bad rep. Nigga, do this shit every day, after and before, dog.
You know what, though? That's the thing, too, though. Even if they are doing it just for the rep, let them do it, though. Because at least it's being something.
Like, they should know. If you police officer, I should know Officer Lewis, dog.
Yeah,
like,
you should know
I should
that
know
nigga.
you, dog.
Yeah.
You coming through the block, you ain't just coming through the block to arrest a nigga. You coming through the block, say, what up, how y'all doing? Everything smooth.
like the ones we used to have in our neighborhood, nigga.
Shit, barbecuing nigga, you should be able to get a nigga a hot dog, cause he cool.
He cool for
so
real.
then once some shit happen, he come over and diffuse the whole situation
Yeah.
without getting crazy or
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know
like-
what I
That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying? Officer
But-
Monk.
A lot of shit don't go the way we planned it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably gonna like the shit I'm about to say. 'Cause
Oh shit.
I mean, y'all, I understand where y'all coming from, being skeptical and all that shit, bro. But this shit is helping us move on. Like, I don't fucking understand how we be asking this question. Like, in the art of war, you use your motherfucking allies to fucking the game. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gang shit. And if these motherfuckers, I don't care what they fucking shit is.
I'm sorry, dog.
I don't give a fuck what they fucking agenda is. Them bitches out there and they helping us and they backing us right now. Ride with them motherfuckers. I ain't saying put them in the circle.
Right.
I'm saying use
Use
that.
use their energy.
Use their energy
For sure.
for our advantage. We did this shit wrong for so long, motherfuckers. I feel like y'all motherfuckers stuck in the same way. Like, fuck it. I don't care. Like, I understand what y'all saying, but if these motherfuckers ride for me for this cause, bro, and they stepping behind me, I'm going to use their energy too, and we going to rock this way. Because we was outnumbered for fucking 833 years. We was fucking outnumbered. Now we got some numbers.
90%.
And now we got some numbers straight up. And now we got some numbers, dog. Let's take this motherfucking shit and keep pushing and keep pushing.
My
We
nigga
can
Bo
still-
said fuck their energy.
We can still get on our fucking agenda. We can still keep the playbook to our fucking selves. I agree with that shit totally, bro.
But use their manpower.
But use the manpower, bro. They used us to build this bitch, bro. We put this bitch on our back with the cotton picking and motherfucking shit, all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Use their energy and don't give up our fucking playbook. We keep our shit to ourselves, bro, and make our shit a tight ass circle, a unit that works and move all at the same time. And if that shit don't happen, all this shit was pointless. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Keep them with us. Ride with us. POC, white people, all of them. Come on, let's go.
He said, come on, let's
Come
go.
on, let's go.
So use their energy.
Hell yeah. I'm serious. I'm straight up, though.
Hey, on the serious though, this nigga both say they proven that to us for centuries and shit. He said, fuck their energy. But then that nigga say y'all eat hot dogs in public, cuz?
Yo, hell yeah, nigga. Fucking burnt hot dogs, nigga. I said that, Bo.
Yes, nigga.
Nigga, burnt hot dogs good, nigga. Hell yeah.
My nigga Square said, what up, though, man? They laughing their ass off. Rita said, facts, art of war. He said, recognize there is man and then there are mankind. Know the difference and everything is revealed.
Yes, bro. I think these other races, they do it. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with the white folks just for the game, bro. And then once they get that game, they back to what motherfucking Russia or China. They don't give a fuck about what they talking about, what you talking about.
You said use them for the energy and shit and then drop the niggas off on the way in.
But it's been that way for how long though, man?
What?
How long?
Not long.
Not long. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's been this way. We got to change this shit, bro. We got the numbers, bro. Keep our playbook to our fucking self and rock with them. Arabs do it. Everybody fucking do it but us.
I can't agree with that. Arabs don't fuck with nobody but themselves.
Shit, they'll fuck with the white dude. They'll fuck with you to get to what the fuck they got to do. They don't give a fuck. They get their agenda across. What you mean? It's every fucking liquor store, every corner, every gas station.
No.
And you go in there like, what up, though? That's your shit. You love them niggas in the gas station.
Dog.
You love them niggas in the liquor store. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Buddy.
It's your buddy.
Buddy.
I can't
What's
say
up,
that,
buddy?
man.
You know what I'm saying? That's your cool homie. But he don't give a fuck about you. He gonna go home and
I ain't
holler
gonna
at
say
somebody
where
with
I ain't
his
gonna say where I work, but I'm gonna say I work in the heart of the motherfuckers, and they ain't really fucking with us, man. They not. They not.
So you ain't cool with dude at the
I can be cool with it, but let the calls happen.
They said a cause.
Exactly.
They ain't fucking with
They
you, bro.
sticking to their fucking shit.
No, their shit. They'll tell you in a heartbeat, get the fuck away from me.
It's the playbook, man. That's their playbook.
And
our playbook should change because we've been doing the same shit for so long and this shit ain't working.
That's my whole fucking point. We got the same point, brother.
He said, brother? Brother?
We ain't
brother, please.
You got the same point, brother.
Dog, classic pothead just checked in, man. He said, "Oh, shot there." Gave you the side eye, nigga. Said, "Oh, that nigga there, cuz."
That didn't kill me though. I just jumped up and came and shit.
Yeah, I ain't even know, dog. But yeah. Bo said like that was black, but that was what was black before 1619. It wasn't no it wasn't no black before 1619 because people had actual cultures. They had their own native lands. So they wasn't black. They was like wherever the fuck they was from. They was like Nigerian. They was whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until we got here, motherfuckers started putting labels on that we started turning black or white. And I think that's part of our issue right now. We haven't really figured out our identity, nigga. Like, we black, but then what does that really mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, black really only categorize you for your time in America. But we ain't, like, I mean, obviously we was born in America, but our people wasn't born in America. So that shit just, I don't know. It's a whole identity crisis, nigga, that I think we got to get past that in order to even move forward. But piggybacking on what you saying about using energy, I know Bo don't agree with that shit, but I'm 100% on it. Like, I don't give a fuck like what their intent is. I know what our intent is. So if I can use that energy or whatever the fuck it is that I can use them for, just like they've used us for everything else, I say why not? We use allies and whoever else want to come along, and just like everybody else, or just like white people do, when I'm done with you, nigga, I'm gonna drop you off, and then I'm gonna act like you ain't help.
Well, my thing is that made me mad with the whole shit though is, you had to breathe. Nah, I still can't breathe. We did the Black Lives Matter, like, dog, it's always, shit don't last, dog. Like, we gotta keep that shit going. Like, keep it going. Stop being in the moment, nigga, dog. Like,
exactly.
There's too many of them niggas, dog.
I think this movement's so major.
They can be used too. That's what I think. Like, they can be used too.
So use everybody.
Come on.
My nigga say all hands on deck.
All hands on deck. Come on, bring your ass.
But it's gonna take, dog, you gotta keep it going, dog. Yes. Don't wait until the next time, God forbid, another black dude get choked out, or somebody gets shot, or somebody die, or in the wrong neighborhood for niggas just jogging. Like, don't let it happen again for us to be like, oh, let's go come together, stay together, keep doing this shit. Every month it should be some type of rally or some type of meeting or some shit every fucking month in every fucking state.
Yeah, that's major though. I think that's major. Like, even when shit die down, you saying
like police officers, the motherfucking whoever your mayor is, the governor, like, it should be once a month niggas come together and just think of some shit. What can we do? Have some type of a peaceful protest, like, once every fucking month, just to show, like, all right, we still in this bitch. Like,
now, Bo say, how you gonna use the game they invented against them? Think about it. Like, dog, I think that's completely possible. I think it's always possible once you peep game to turn it around and utilize it against them. I think it's completely possible.
Put your own swag on it at the same time.
So Angry Man shaking the shit out of his head like he got Tourette's or some shit. You know, so you agree with Bo and shit. You can't use the game against them?
No, man, because like I said...
Well, goddamn, niggas, if we can't use the game against them, we can't use their energy, nigga. What the fuck can we do?
Stay in the same position?
Ourselves, man.
Man, when? That shit just pissed me off. Ourselves how?
Ourselves,
nigga, in 800 years, ourselves ain't did shit.
So you still gonna depend on them to help you get to where you gotta get? They ain't did shit for us. Like, how long?
And don't give a fuck. They right here. They right here, right now, aren't you? And we as a people were supposed to do this. Supposed to been happen, cuz.
When the last time they
we
did
had
something
Malcolm X, we had Martin Luther King, we had all these motherfuckers
you had white folks with them then.
That shit didn't happen.
You had white folks with
them then. My man's still gone.
You had white folks with them then.
Man, get the fuck out.
You had white folks with them then.
Did y'all hear new shit though about that shit? Y'all talking about the nigga neck with the white dude that they worked with each other dog prior to this and they got history?
Yeah, I heard that.
They worked in a club together as security. The George Lloyd and the white dude who has knee on his neck.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard.
The owner said that he been a racist against black people forever.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean,
so that was like his
at him though.
Payback and shit. Well, every time he
this nigga said, let's talk about that, dog. This nigga said, all right, y'all might as well bring them on the show and put them in kente claws. All right, so did y'all see that shit, dog? All the motherfucking congressmen with kente scarves on. That was, I think that was too much, bro. I think that was too much. I understand what they was trying to do, but I think that's the part when I was talking about a couple weeks ago, and I said, like, white people can be cool with you, but then you trying to be too cool. Like, stop, nigga. Like, it's too much. Some people said that it was just shit, though.
Bring the energy.
Bring the energy.
Bring the energy.
Fuck it.
Bring the energy.
Fuck it.
I was not gonna try to use my words against me and shit.
Yeah, bring
this nigga like the classic debater, man. Fuck
no, I'm just saying, man.
Yes. No, both said the same shit. Fuck y'all. Y'all the same nigga today and shit.
No, I'm just saying, man. Think about it. even back when you had them powerful
But
leaders.
I am gonna use their energy, but I am also gonna talk shit about theirs. That's all I'm saying.
Like I said,
But
back
use
in the
that
day,
energy,
they
everything,
they
bro.
tried that shit, man, and that shit didn't get us no fucking where.
Well, some shit is changing
Where
right
did it,
now. Though.
Where did it get us though?
I'm talking about right now though. We getting some legislation, in like some law enforcement
Man, that
reform.
shit is a front, dog.
I mean, I can understand what they're saying.
That shit
Monk
is a
and,
fucking
Q
front,
saying a little bit,
man.
because if you put the analogy like
They
how
only-
LeBron,
they not doing that shit
came in with a whole
genuinely.
different crew. Like once you use that and learn, I mean, I guess you use them niggas for the time being. The bam, I'm on top of everything.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hov with
That
the
shit is
whole
not
shit when he
genuine.
first got into the label and shit. Used the motherfuckers and now he on top of shit. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of understand what they talking about. as
That's
far as
all
that.
I'm saying.
Yes, because
That
our playbook has been working, bro. It
That
ain't
shit
been
ain't
working.
genuine. That shit
It
is
ain't-
not genuine.
Who cares? Who cares?
Well, Bo, I'm talking about
don't
on
give a fuck
the
about they genuine.
on the state level, they putting in legislation to finally take motherfucking chokeholds and the knee in the neck type shit, and
Call them
Making
false
it-
calls, whatever. That
yeah,
is.
making false police reports and shit,
Yeah.
changing it to a hate crime. Like that's legislation, nigga. And I think that's moving in the right direction. No, it's not gonna give me 100% of what I need,
No.
but I think that it is something in motion. And I'm taking the energy from these motherfuckers. I'm taking the energy from these motherfuckers and shit. As far as them at least trying to do that. What the fuck? Battery body that, cuz? What happened there? All right. Hopefully we good now, cause this bitch cut off, nigga. We hit. But yeah. What was I saying, dog? But yeah, I want to use that same energy. I am gonna crack jokes about that shit, cause I think it was
Buffoonery.
It was
But my
buffoonery,
thing-
right? But
my thing is though, I don't care. Come on, let's push this motherfucking wall down, because we ain't, as a people, black.
dog,
people,
I know that, dog. You talking about that's human rights? That shit that should have been, dog. I know that. I know that shit that should have been happening, but it ain't. So motherfucker, it is now.
I
know that.
It's like damn.
I'm just saying, like Rita said, all they trying to do is pacify, like dog. So
We
like,
know this.
so at what point though,
Use
like,
it.
what the fuck is gonna be acceptable, nigga? We got to start somewhere.
my thing is
and by no means is by me saying or acknowledging that this shit is moving forward. By no means does that mean that like all of a sudden I'm cool with all motherfucking politicians and white people. Like nigga, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm also saying is like nigga, I'm taking that shit and we go build upon that shit. What the fuck is wrong with saying that?
Wall down, bro.
Yeah.
Help me.
What else is it?
Help me,
it is
please.
to
Help me,
do,
help me,
though,
please.
dog? What else is it to do?
Yes.
Right.
And I'm taking them. I'm
Well,
taking.
you
I'm
tell
taking
me.
everybody that's with these motherfucking kente cloths. They want to put on the kente cloth. They want to do the dance and shit for a minute. Come on, bitch, do the dance.
Cause we all know, like in real life though, like in all seriousness, we all know that all the motherfuckers who pump faking, when them real arrows start coming, they go get the fuck on.
Fuck on.
They go get the fuck on. So I understand
why
that.
Expect that, and
Why even bring
and
with
learn from that
Because
and feed off that,
because
bro.
it's still strength in numbers,
Why
nigga.
ain't bring with you?
So you ain't never took a bitch ass nigga to the fight with you,
You niggas ain't never
because
saw,
y'all needed an
they ain't
extra
never saw
motherfucker.
Art of War. They ain't never read Art of War or shit.
Dude, fuck the Art of
niggas
War,
tripping.
man.
Huh?
Fuck it.
But I mean, I might be wrong with this. I might tell me if I'm stupid or something. But we're saying this, but I'm just thinking just real quick. Like as far as like Malcolm X, when you say you need everybody, not just the black people, ain't that kind of like the same shit with Malcolm X? Why he got killed by black people because he figured out the nation was more than just black.
Yeah.
He went over to what's name?
Yeah.
To Egypt.
Exact
and shit.
same shit.
Ain't that like the same shit? Kind of like.
Yes, it is.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
I
Like, when
think it's a
you
little
mean-
deeper
you
than
see
that.
it's
You
more
see
than
it's
just-
more than
it's
what the-
just- yeah.
Once he disrespected motherfucking the president, you know, that's when they pretty much chucked his ass out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the only reason I say this is because, you know, obviously if y'all got that pissed about it, y'all must be in bed with them somewhere else. You know what I mean? You don't get that pissed about it.
Chuck
you know
who
what I mean?
up? Chuck who up?
Nigga Bo said, I got
Malcolm X
white
old people
outliers,
can tell.
1, 2, or
Right,
3
because
people.
he disrespected the president.
I don't know, dog.
He disrespected the good, clean white folk. And then why do you do that? Because obviously, on the back end, you got something going on with the good, clean white folk.
What the fuck you keep saying this shit sounds so funny though.
Because my great grandmother, that's what she used to call.
It just sounds so damn funny.
You know, she was a slave. So
y'all
she-
think like how y'all saying like use them? Y'all think like y'all grandparents would have said the same shit like as far as like
Nope.
No,
my grandma would have
Nope.
said
they was
fuck 'em.
they was in a different. They was
they was
front
in
lines
that,
of getting
like-
their ass beat.
yeah.
So they not buying that shit.
She would have said fuck them.
Yeah, definitely. And I understand that though. I understand both sides, but at the end of the day, like we've been used and shit. So I don't understand why it's such
That's
a.
still-
such a big deal. Like they
Yeah.
fucking used us, bro.
So why get in the bed with somebody that used you?
Cause if we in a position to use them.
All right, so look, Angry Principal said the difference this time is that so many of our new allies are getting hurt in these protests. Use their anger to our advantage, though. I believe that. Trust me, I believe
That's all I'm saying.
Fuck them.
All I'm saying.
Damn.
Use that shit.
Something's going on with my fucking computer. I think it's gonna die on this and shit.
This
So
motherfucker lit up though.
it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think something wrong with it. But in case we get cut off and shit, it's been a great conversation.
And like you said, Q, like once the motherfucking arrows and missiles and bullets start coming, you will see. That's when you will see who really is.
Yeah, you gonna see who your 10% is for sure.
So,
but as of right now,
I see both sides and stuff, but
Yeah.
it gotta be something you gotta work on to figure this shit out. Cause
ain't been working all this time. You feel me? You feel me? That shit ain't been working all this goddamn time.
But I just want to eliminate everybody, black, white, fucking green. I don't give a fuck. If don't just be like just be for real about the shit though.
Yeah.
You're gonna be out there.
That's
At least
my
learn
problem.
from the shit though, right?
But see, that's my thing though. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Because, like you said, you go back in time. There were white folks, that tried to march with us, tried to help us out. Even if that was their agenda, the shit didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
It didn't. At one point in time, you got to close your motherfucking door and fix your own fucking house before you can even try to be an ally with any goddamn body.
I mean, of course, yeah, 'cause you got that's like
Bro,
the
the whole world is rocking together. We got the numbers at this point. The whole world is doing this shit, bro. They ain't just here, bro.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
The whole world been doing that and the shit ain't working.
Exactly. Change it up.
Oh shit, man! This nigga about to come on live, nigga. Rashad, you can't even hear him though.
Don't be screaming, nigga.
Win!
Oh shit!
You got what numbers, man?
Dog, this nigga come on talking. We wasn't even ready yet.
Relax. What?
Them niggas hopping in front of a camera and was like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. And now niggas like, oh shit, they rocking with us. No, nigga, they pulling the same okie doke on y'all niggas that they been pulling since fucking day one.
Thank you, bro.
Niggas happy about,
Thank you.
ooh, the police can't choke me no more.
Thank
nigga,
you,
they
bro.
ain't supposed to choke you in the first goddamn place. Why you happy about shit that should be demanded? Like, I don't get that shit. That's what I'm saying.
So if we dog, this nigga hung up on us, dog.
Now he's angry, man, today.
Dog, he hung up on us. He said all that shit and hung up, nigga.
I say, Bo, we know that though, Bo.
Dog, he was dying to say that shit, bro.
We gotta use that shit against him.
He just said, man, why we happy for the shit that we supposed to be having anyway.
Yeah.
I get that, and those are. He said he working. I know these are our demands, so I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but I do have to. I feel like I do have to acknowledge that what we fighting for is actually working and shit. And
Okay.
I mean, I feel all of that shit, but like, what's the alternative, nigga?
I feel like getting this gun and shooting all you motherfuckers, man.
Damn.
Well, wait till after this shit, man.
Soon as a good, clean white folks say, hey, nigga, I'm cool with you, and then y'all jump right on their goddamn team. And then they gonna have their knee in your neck.
So we on the team? So we on the team now?
I understand. I don't know. I'm fucking team. I don't understand how you not getting this.
In my old dog voice.
Like, I understand what Bo saying.
In
Bo
my
has a
old dog
point.
voice.
But we know this shit coming, bro. We know this shit coming. You know the outcome, bro.
That's our problem.
You giving them playbook, right?
No, I ain't giving them shit.
That we are giving them. We have been giving them the playbook for fucking
That's our
833
problem.
years.
We too fucking accepted, man. We ain't figured that shit out yet.
I understand how y'all don't see it.
Yeah.
From the time them motherfuckers got off the goddamn boat, we've been, hey, white man, come on, and we be getting fucked ever since. At what point do you say fuck it?
Use them again.
So why we can't say fucking and still steal their energy?
Yes. Why?
That's what they did.
Why?
You got enough,
And it worked for them, obviously.
It worked for them.
It's enough. It's enough of our own energy, man.
Oh shit.
Hello, nigga.
You talking about the black race?
Ain't you the same nigga that said ain't gonna be no union?
You said yes.
It's
Hey,
enough
the
of
black
our own
race.
energy.
Hello, nigga?
And what I just said a few minutes ago, we need
Hello?
to work on our own house before we start accepting other motherfuckers.
My nigga, we ain't got time. We ain't got time to work on our own house. We ain't got time.
Oh,
See, that's the problem, man.
We ain't got time, nigga. We need to work with what the fuck we got right now,
These
nigga.
good, clean white folks behind us.
good,
We're gonna
clean
get
white
these
folk.
clean white folk to help us.
And you gonna keep getting fucked in the ass by the good, clean white folk.
Though we go use their ass and then we go turn our guns on them just like the union did.
You gonna use their ass.
Just like the union did, nigga.
You gonna use their ass.
We ain't.
And they gonna turn
We ain't
around and
gonna
fuck
do that.
you like they've been doing.
We ain't gonna do that
since we been here.
But we go already be ready to fuck them, so that's the difference,
nigga. Because you ain't you how you just said it was a numbers game. If you ain't willing to work on your own people, how you gonna fuck around and then turn around and fuck them?
Okay, so then again, I have to retract back to the whole motherfucking Civil War shit, right? I think I told the story before. All right, so General Grant had a motherfucking thing. He was gonna blow this little crater up and shit, and then niggas go slide around the edge of the crater and ambush motherfucking General Lee's army, right? So the lieutenant monkey ass took the whole motherfucking crew into the crater instead of going around and shit. So they underneath, so everybody on top, and they shooting these niggas like fish in a bowl, right? And then what happened and shit, right? The motherfuckers started turning their guns on the black soldiers, right? This is the same thing, nigga. They took the numbers, nigga, but then when the gun turned towards them, nigga, then they turned towards the motherfucking niggas and shit, right? This is the same concept. I'm taking all these numbers, but then when the shit on our head again, nigga, we go drop their ass off. You understand what I'm saying?
Great analogy, brother.
Damn, shit, that's exactly what it is. And you know what?
Yeah.
It's 10:58. It's time to get the fuck up out of here.
Great analogy, brother.
I'm done getting hyped for the day, man.
That was amazing.
My armpits sweating and shit. Fuck y'all. We out of here, dog.
Nigga, keep dog. I get you, Bo. I get it, Bo.
Dog.
And then people do that.
Yeah.
Good white folks.
Good clean white folk, boy. Y'all keep.
Yo, we about to get out of here, man. We gonna go around the block one last time. If you got a last minute comment, man, hit me in the comment box. This has been a very lively conversation. All right, so let's go around the block one last time, dog. Angry man, your final analysis, nigga. Your final sentiments, nigga.
Man,
final.
you ain't gotta keep saying that
Okay,
shit.
I
I ain't did the shit in the last couple shows, man.
Okay.
God damn.
I was just saying.
I missed that.
Made me miss my motherfucking thought, man. The fuck? No, like I was saying, man. Keep trusting these motherfuckers, man. Like I understand exactly what y'all saying. I get it, but for me it's hard. You know what I mean? Cause I'm just not that forgiving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just like y'all been kicking our ass for so long, trying to be down. I don't know who to trust and who not to trust. I'd rather trust if I'm gonna get fucked. I'd rather get fucked by my own people. You know what I'm saying? But cause every time y'all motherfuckers, you know, try to ride with us, 19 of y'all are FBI agents. You know what I'm saying? Infiltrating shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up shit. Trying to figure out what the fuck we doing. And as a black race, I hate to say it, man, we are too fucking forgiving, dog. We are. No other race is as forgiving as we are. Look at how the white folks treat us. Do them motherfuckers forgive us for any goddamn thing? Hell no. That shit ain't genuine. Them motherfuckers are just scared. You know what I'm saying? They just afraid.
That part true, 'cause I heard that joke when listening to podcasts. Oh, my bad.
They just fucking afraid. Look at the Mexicans. They don't fuck with you unless you buying a taco. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't buying no taco, nigga, go over there and try to holler at Benita and see what happens. They gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. Chinese people ain't fucking with you unless they selling you the chicken fried rice. No speaking the goddamn English, nigga. They don't even want to learn the goddamn language. Think about it. But here we are. Yeah, okay, yeah. You came outside with a Black Lives Matter poster. All of a sudden now, you down with the goddamn cause. No, the fuck you ain't, nigga. You afraid. That's all that is. Cause like you said, in time, let's see what happened a couple months from now. Let's see how many white folks will be out there with you then. You see what I'm saying? Let's see how many white folks will be out there protesting with you then. Let's find out in a couple months what a good clean white folk energy gonna be then. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. For years, nigga. Years, nigga. Go look at Malcolm X speeches and Martin Luther King speeches. There's sprinkles of white folks in there. Where they at? They getting the fuck out the goddamn way. They ain't riding with us for real, man.
They out there.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, I mean, if that's how the roads you want to go down the good clean white folk road.
Hot topics, man. What you say, bro?
I just say, man, just keep fucking fighting, man. Just keep the shit going after the motherfucking shit is clear out, not in the media, not on the news. Keep the shit going. Because that's when we fuck up, is when it ain't on the news no more, it's not on social media, then we just fall back, think everything okay. Then as soon as it happens again, we in the uproar. When you could just be keeping the conversation going, the dialogue going all the time and shit. I forgot, he said something that I was going to piggyback on, but I forgot that shit that quick.
Monk money, what
Yeah,
you say,
just
bro?
keep the fight going. Don't be fake with it. Be real with it. Then, like Mom say, I mean, I guess we all ride together. I guess the motherfucking bullet's gonna clear the fake niggas out or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, black, white, fucking whatever, nigga, just don't be led by social media. Leave this shit after the shit is over with.
For sure. More money, what you say?
I said people know from right from wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we've been wrong for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And we all see it now. And the white folks, you know what I'm saying, now they want to, you know, come out there and help us out with the shit. I say use that. Use it. Use it. And keep our playbook to ourselves, bro. Still have our motherfucking shit in play, bro. But still, we have some motherfucking people that's gonna rock with us. I don't care what their agenda is. I don't care what their fucking shit is. I don't care what they talking about. I don't care what they out there for. If we got these motherfuckers out here and they helping us out, use them. Use them. Mm-hmm. You ain't fucking, I don't understand, like the concept y'all saying, y'all understand. Everything y'all saying is true. But come on, we got to use something else different. Try something different. Because what we've been doing ain't gonna rock. And you say when the black people and we use our own people and our own people gonna do this, man, how long we been talking about this shit that we was supposed to get together and unify and march together?
That's why I say work on your own house first.
Man, how? These niggas ain't gonna, we got too many niggas in our house. It's not enough black people.
There's plenty of them.
Shit. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? It's supposed to be a motherfucking Black Panther in every fucking city then.
Work on your own house before you start fucking with somebody else.
We can't. So we gonna fuck with you. This is my last, you don't supposed to be interrupting me, sir. So please stop it. Please stop it. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying though, you know what I mean? Like you got to motherfucking, you got to use that. I don't care. Yes, use that energy. Use help. Yes, we got numbers. Yes. Use it. Because we doing that shit ourselves, it's not working out. It ain't even worked out in 833 years. So what the fuck is we supposed to do now? So use this energy. We got this motherfucking momentum. Keep this momentum pushing. And like my man said, do not let this shit die. Keep it rolling. Use momentum. They helping us push this shit right now. Because if it weren't for them out there being out there, a lot of these niggas be shot in the water holes. You remember that? And dogs sicked on them.
Mm-hmm. White folks was with it then too.
Not as many as it is now.
It was the good, clean white folk though.
You still interrupting me, sir.
But cause you talking to me, nigga.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying my plan of comment. I'm just piggybacking on what you said. That's it. Okay, I'm done, bro.
So anyway, to sum it up and shit, I think we all on the same. I think we all on the same agenda as far as knowing that we need to be able to, you know what I'm saying, keep the movement going and shit. I think that we are in a better position than we have been before, only because we got the whole world included at this point. The last time, you know, the civil rights movement, there wasn't a lot of connection with the rest of the world. I think we are in a connection with the rest of the world right now. And I have to admit, POC or people of color, I think at this point, they probably are taking advantage of the situation because a lot of people, I don't think how major this is and shit. I don't think a lot of people realize a lot of people been waiting on black people to stand up and shit. Like they've been waiting on us to make a move because they've been scared. You know what I'm saying? So since when we get up, everybody get up and shit. I think that's really how it works. And we got to really build on that momentum. And if there's a few white people in here that's going to be allies and shit, time will prove if they really allies and shit. But at the end of the day, even though we can go with skepticism, I think we still need to go ahead and use that energy, dog. Like my man said, all hands on deck. And then when we get into that bind and shit there, just be aware that we will turn our guns on y'all.
Mm-hmm. So, especially ones that's going to run off.
With that being said, man, I want to thank everybody who checked us out today, man. Everybody checked us out on IG Live. Shout out to my Bo for coming up. My nigga Bo and shit coming up with the angry man tip of the day and shit. Make sure that y'all do click that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube so you get a notification every time we go live. Check out the Chime versus Everybody podcast, episode number 29, the Welcome Back show. That is also on eblockradio.com tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Episode 6 of the Beers, Bourbon, Whiskey podcast will be airing live on eblockradio.com. And yeah, nigga, if you want to produce it all in your podcast, dancing in the video. You know what I'm saying? Come to E-Block, nigga.
My nigga, should good night.
On that note, we up out of here, man. Thank y'all again for checking us out. Make sure you do pull up on Easy Street Saloon, 16101 East 10 Mile Road tomorrow at 4 p.m., man. Free hot dogs and hamburgers for the kids. It's going to be a good time, man. Party in the parking lot, man. Pull up on us, dog. Till the next time, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuss.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
And my old dog voice. Sellout motherfuckers.
My nigga Hot Topics in the building.
What's good, man?
My man Monk Money holding it down.
You already know.
And of course, man.